Greetings all and welcome. It is departure day here for me. Stayed 2 nights here at Burro Creek Campground near Wickiup, Arizona. Really neat spot. Was able to do some exploring around, get up on this ridge over here. Nice place to hang out for a little bit, but it is time to ramble on. Let's do this. All right, let's roll on out of here. Looks like we got another beautiful day on our hands here. Well, I gotta say, this was a real nice stay. If you didn't catch my previous video, showed you around Burro Creek Campground here. Real pretty area. I got a little bit of a drive ahead of me today. Gonna do about 230 miles or so. I'm gonna try to find a camp around the Tucson area. Intending to go a little bit further south than that, but I'm gonna break the drive up in a couple days. Yeah, for a Bureau of Land Management campground, this was nice. It was $14 a night. They do have flush toilets with running water in the sinks in the bathrooms. Trash cans kind of scattered about. And there is a host here. Had a quick chat with her just yesterday evening. Super nice woman. Looks like they got a pretty cool little setup here. Their little shade structure is covered in solar panels, and you can see a big inverter charger thing. So that must be for their hookups or to supplement. Wanted to ask her if it was a pay gig or just volunteer. Sometimes it's just a volunteer, you get the spot and hookups. But slipped my mind while we were chatting. Anyway, I'm gonna head back up to Highway 93 heading south. So we make our way up out of this canyon. All right, here we are back on the highway. Time to say away we go. Okay, it is time to get off the highway. I feel like I'm done driving for the day. Almost made it to Tucson, Arizona, a little bit north of Tucson. Traffic is always interesting around Phoenix, so I was able to get through that unscathed, although it was pretty crazy. And yeah, I think I'm just going to camp out on some public land for the night or even 2, just to break up my drive. I'm trying to get into southern Arizona for a little bit. So I'm going to go try to scout out a camp and see if I can find something that works for me. Alright, well I found a little stretch of public land here. I'm going to try to find a camp. See a few folks camped out here, so I'm going to try to go in a little deeper. Oh, it's so green out here this year. This spot right by this big saguaro cactus here, I think I might grab. This should do it. Okay, I think I'm going to call this a camp here. Nice spot. It is so green out here. All the creosote is so lush and green. Flowering out in the middle of winter. This is where I ended up here. A nice big fire ring there. Decent sized saguaro cactus. Palo Verde tree. That will work. Well, it's been a long day of driving for me. Somehow, I thought I only had like a 3.5 hour drive, a couple hundred miles, but I guess with the stop doing laundry, traffic through Phoenix, it just feels like a long day of driving. I mean, it's almost 4 p.m. now. So anyway, I'm gonna get settled in, probably just kick back for the rest of the evening and then see what I can get up to tomorrow. Well, good morning all. I had a very nice night's sleep last night. I had a late night the night before. At my last camp, I was up till after midnight, which is rare. I was busy editing video, trying to get a video ready to upload first thing in the morning. Yeah, so I was up late and then up early. And then I had my day of driving. So last night I went to bed early and I got up early, which is my normal routine. Especially in the winter, I'm usually in bed and ready to fall asleep by like 9 p.m. and then up well before the sun rises, usually 5:30, 6 a.m. I'm up and moving around. So like this morning, I was able to get out just before the sun came up over the horizon and see the nice pink clouds. It was very pretty, peaceful. There's a little bit of slight breeze out there, but it was a warm night last night. My van didn't get below 60 degrees Fahrenheit, and I had my windows open for February. It's just, I've never had this warm of a winter. Just enjoy the day. It's supposed to be beautiful, clear, sunny, a little bit of a breeze. Yeah, it'd be good to get out and see how green everything is around here, so we'll take you all along with me. Oh, you know, the campground that I stayed at the last couple nights, it was really pretty there. It was quiet and peaceful. All the other campers were real quiet and respectful. But there's something about dispersed camping that it's just my preferred way to go. There are some other campers around here, but the distance between us is really great. And yeah, you just kind of feel like you're out here in nature alone. And that's the experience that I like. It's a big saguaro cactus straight in front of me. There's an interesting looking bird sitting on it. I'm gonna see if I can grab my zoom camera real quick without spooking it. Oh yeah. Looks like a woodpecker. Yeah, I think that's a type of woodpecker. Yeah, that was neat. I'll have to look that bird up. Yeah, just noticing what a beautiful day it is today. Really pretty clouds drifting by. A little bit of a breeze. Sun's warm when the clouds are not in front of the sun, but when they pass across the sun there, you just get a nice little cool off with the breeze. So just checking out these giant saguaros. Let's go take a look at one, give you an idea how big these things are. Not sure how it expresses on camera, but I'll set this down here and go stand next to it. See if I can get a good angle where you'll be able to see me. Yeah, this is a nice example here. It's got 4 big arms on it with some little small sprouts coming off of it. But check this out when I get up next to it. Just feel the energy coming off of these things. Giant. I'm 5'11". Look at that. Thing is a beast. Just so neat. That's a big one. Yeah, when you're standing right next to them, you just realize they're just towering over you. Way up there. Some of the texture up close. Anyway, I'm just kind of stomping around, enjoying the beauty of the desert this winter. The creosote is nice and green and healthy, flowering out with these pretty yellow flowers. So cool. Palo Verde is a neat tree. Get up close, they have this smooth green bark. They are prickly though, you gotta watch out. But look at that smooth green bark on them. But these are all spiny here, these will flower out too. One of my favorite trees out in the desert. Just gonna spend one more night here, then it'll be time to move on tomorrow morning. Got another camp mapped out. I'm gonna be meeting up with Kelly. Be good to see her. We camped out for a little bit in Quartzsite. She is working remotely, so during the week she's pretty busy glued to her laptop, but she gets weekends off, so we're gonna try to go do some exploring around, have some fun this coming weekend. It's always good to see Kelly and spend time with her. She's one of my best friends in the world. Real special person in my life. Yeah, all these creosote just flowering out. So neat. One of the other things I really love about desert plant life is you kind of have to keep your eyes open. You know, I'm walking along here. If you're not staring right down at the ground, you would miss these pretty little purple flowers here scattered all over. These little white ones as well. If you just try to be observant as possible, all the beauty just starts popping out at you. Here's a saguaro that's been dead. This is what they look like on the inside. They actually are wood. This kind of light wood. And then inside is like a kind of viscous material when it's alive, and when it dries up, it just turns into this stuff, almost kind of like honeycomb-like. But yeah, these wood spines here. One of those. Now here's a barrel cactus. This is probably one of the biggest barrel cactus I've ever seen. I call this the fish hook barrel cactus. The thorns kind of hook back like a fish hook. You can see those. And these fruits up top are edible, although these are kind of dried up. But yeah, usually when I see these, I mean, this towers over me. That's probably 7 feet tall, if not a little bit more. You usually see them, about a couple feet, you know, just up to my knees or a little higher. That is a big one. And then there is this monster saguaro over here with all these arms on it. It's got a bunch of nests in it. Got that picture. I looked up that woodpecker. I'll have to put it up on screen. I forget the name, but it was a type of woodpecker like I thought. You can see the holes in here. They burrow right in there and nest. That is a big one. Okay, well, it is dinner time. I'm going to do up a grilled chicken salad. Like a cabbage salad with some sliced up grilled chicken I have left over from the other night. I made tostadas. I had some grilled chicken and some grilled shrimp. I had some of the grilled chicken left over, so just gonna chop up some cabbage here, a little bit of radishes, and some of that grilled chicken. Just got back from a nice little hike. It's out for a good couple hours. Sun is starting to set. It's clouding over and getting a little windy. We're supposed to have a cool off here in another few days. It's holding on for, I think, till the weekend here. Today is just Wednesday. We could possibly get some rain in this area, also where I'm headed. Start heaping it up on my plate here. Ooh, that's a little too much. You gotta save some of that. Yep, someone's out there on a paraglider. Thought it was a plane. It's one of those motorized paraglides. He looks doing some stunts, or he's out of control. All right, I'm gonna do up some red radishes as well. Time to replenish my cabbage and radishes. Getting down there. A little bit of daikon radish left, but I'm gonna save that for another dish. Do like me a good daikon. How's a nice day today? I had some downtime. I actually ended up taking a short nap. Laid down, was out for about 30 minutes. Yeah, did some organizing around the van. Got that stereo installed. It was a good day. Got quite a bit of walking in. Was out for a total. I did about an hour walk this morning and a couple hours this afternoon, evening. It's amazing how fast the day can go by when you're out here. Usually try to keep busy. Okay. Spread those radishes around there. And I'm going to do up some of that chicken breast. That was a giant chicken breast, so I don't even think I'm going to use all of it for this salad. I'm still going to have some left over. Gosh, this is still nice and moist. I cooked that perfectly. Yeah, weather's kind of changing here. Getting cloudy and windy. Oh, this is going to be good. Nice hearty salad. And a little Parmesan cheese. Top that off with. Gonna go with just a little drizzle of olive oil. Not much. And a little bit of balsamic vinegar. Same deal, just a little drizzle. It's becoming my go-to seasoning here, this Slap Ya Mama. It is just a very simple salt, black pepper, red pepper, and granulated garlic. And the red pepper does have a little bit of a kick to it. And then go with some fresh ground black pepper. Oh yeah, we're living now. Livin. What do we need? A fork? Be a fork there. There we are, a little grilled chicken cabbage salad with some radishes, Parmesan cheese, balsamic vinegar. That ought to do it. We can dig in. I'm just enjoying being on the road here. This is great. This is one of my go-to meals. I do cabbage salad a lot. I'll shred up the cabbage, do onions, radishes, cucumber if I have it. Just kind of switch it up. Light dressing, the balsamic vinegar, and a little bit of olive oil. If I've got some proteins like chicken or even some beans cooked up, I'll top it off with that. This turns out to be a nice, filling, light meal. Well, this has been a nice day here. I'm just going to be doing 2 nights. Tonight will be the second night. I'm going to get up early tomorrow morning. And I've got to stop for some supplies, water up, get some food supplies, and then it's going to be heading down to Bisbee, Arizona. I'm going to blast right through Tucson, make my way down to southern Arizona, spend some time down there, connect with Kelly. We're going to do some exploring around together. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. I'm going to finish stuffing my face with this salad. This is delicious. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this one. I appreciate y'all joining me for another video. Hope you're all doing well out there, and we'll see you soon in the next one. Thanks again. Take care. Peace.